Throw a party to get your kids psyched about going back to school. Hi, I'm Lori Gelman from Cookie Magazine, and I'm thrilled to be joining the Momversation. With school starting soon and in some parts of the country already underway, I want to talk about getting our kids ready for school. Now, as every parent knows, the real New Year's doesn't start on January 1st. It starts on that glorious day in September when your children go back to school and you get a little bit of your life back. But it's also a great time to celebrate education and get your kids really hyped up about learning something new. So with that in mind, Cookie Magazine and the National PTA have launched a brand new national holiday on August 30th. It's called School Year's Eve.
A School Year's Eve celebration is a fantastic idea. I mean, what better way to really mark the fact that there's a transition from summer to fall and the fact that it really is a new beginning. I mean, this really is a time for new starts for all of us.
This is very new for us. My daughter Alex is going to be starting kindergarten in a couple of days. So we've never had any real school year stuff before. She's been going to a Montessori school pretty much year round for the last few years. And so this is the first time that we're having semesters and schools and everything else.
So we're encouraging parents everywhere to throw a party to get your kids psyched about going back to school.
When Paige was in middle school or entering middle school, she was going to a middle school where she didn't know anyone there. So I called the school and asked for the parents' phone numbers of the incoming sixth graders, and they were nice enough to give it to me, and I actually hosted a potluck picnic about 4 days before school started, and it was great. Paige met her current best friend there, and I met my carpool buddy there.
My School Year's Eve celebration would not include cool-looking banners and little school bus-shaped cookies or anything, because I'm nowhere near that organized.
So since we're calling it School Year's Eve, it would seem appropriate to make some School Year's Eve resolutions. I think you should get your kids to try to do this as well. Things that they want to work on, they want to improve upon, get them to write it down so that they can keep it in mind as they get going to school. My resolutions, here we go. Number 1, I will try to get my girls to school on time so we don't have to take that horrendous walk of shame through the office. I will try not to argue with my daughter's choice of outfits, even if she walks out the door looking like a 60s Roadhouse pickup. Number 3, I'll try to have family dinner at least 4 times a week. This is so important. And the more important thing is I will only serve chicken fingers and pizza maybe 2 of those nights.
I am completely on board every year with making resolutions just like the ones you just made. Be on time, eat more family dinners, cook healthfully, eat less pizza. I mean, I think all moms are like that.
I think my school year resolution is going to be walking my kid to school every day, because Houston has a real driving culture. We drive everywhere here, but the school's walking distance, so we're going to do it.
My resolutions for this school year and probably the next 4 years is to nag less and to be present more, to have more fun with her.
I know for my kids, my son especially, school is not straightforward in any way. In fact, last year was really hard for him. He had a lot of struggles in school. But I think for us, just having a special dinner and a chance to talk a little bit, not too much, because sometimes I think talking too much about the distant future can actually make people more nervous.
As far as Alex is, she's 5. So, making lists and setting goals and stuff like that are sort of a little beyond her right now. But let me show you something. This right here, I don't know if you can see it, is a vision board that Alex did for 2009. And basically what we did was we got old magazines and we cut out all the things that she wanted to be for 2009. And so I'm thinking that probably this weekend, right before school, we're gonna do another one, and this time it's gonna be for the school year.
And last but not least, I will try to actually bake something for the class bake sale instead of being the mom who always says she'll bring the cups. Well, those are my resolutions, but I really would love to hear yours.
Join the Momversation at momversation.com.